Hey guys, I don't know if I have no lights on now because there's a car. Did they turn their lights off? I'm trying not to draw any attention to myself. I can't see them. They turned their lights off. Whew, crap. Anyway, fam, welcome back to another scary, haunted live adventure. I hope I'm coming in good. Nobody's on yet, so I'm gonna wait. I don't even know if it's live yet. I'm hoping, but right before I was about to go live, a car pulled up. There's nuts falling around me too right now. Like I just had a nut fall really high. I could hear it coming down and land right by me. Like if that cracked me in the head, it probably hurt. But I don't know what happened to that car. I was trying not to draw any attention to myself, but let me show you where we're at. Hold on. We're about to cross this. Here's the little swamp. You guys might have seen one of these videos before, but I'm back. Only this time I'm alone. So, whoa, I just got real lightheaded standing up. I've been just crouched down here for like 10 minutes waiting for 8:30. Had no lights on and just listening. Yeah, can we see it from here? Yeah, right there's the cabin. Chris, what's up, man? EAC. All right. Right now there is some people around, but I wanted to do this live here with you guys, and then later, once it's all clear and there's nobody around and it's much, much later, I'm going to walk that abandoned road back to the satanic barn. And I am really nervous about it. I really don't want to do. Wow, this thing is way shakier than it was last time. This, oh, it's broke right there. Look at that. That's why that sucker snapped. How'd that happen? That wasn't like that before. Right there. Snapped completely in half. Hey, can you guys let me know? Well, wait a minute, because I can't. I'm looking down right now. Whoa, whoa. Oh boy, I fell off the log. Thankfully, man, the last time this was all wet. I could have just crossed right here. Okay, that's way easier this time. And thankfully, since I fell off, that sucker was shaky, man. It was like sitting on a rolling log. Oh, there's that car. I didn't even see him turn his lights back on. So there's an abandoned road. Well, there's a little road. It stops right there, though. Baba Joe, hey fam, leads all the way back there. And so the last time I was here, it was with Brandon. And I don't know if you guys seen any of that series, but it was a fun, scary series. But we ended up running out of here last time. There was stuff happening all around us, big stuff moving. While we were at this spot last time, we felt like we were being stalked, like something was sort of like we was being hunted. But check this old thing out. Huh? That's awesome. Let me see if I can get the screen wider. Is that all we can do? So, there are so many legends surrounding this whole area. All the forests around here. So the Wendigo is very popular here. Like I think it was the Travel Channel One of them did a whole documentary about the Wendigo in the woods. Oh man! Also on the drive here, let me set up a little spot here for a minute. I do got the spirit talker. Look, bear with me for a minute. Bear with me. Get up. That was pretty good. Crack myself up. Let's see how we want to do this. Put that flashlight there to give you guys a little sound. I can get out another light too. This place is pretty sweet though. I do like this place. I've thought about like sleeping here before. Get out some more lights. So yeah, has anybody answered? Let me know if am I coming in decent? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Or is it all crackly? All crappy? Oh, okay, there's something. Sweden, David, what's up, fam? Oh, crap, I'm missing stuff. Hold on, I'll go back through in a minute, guys. Let me get some lights set up so you guys can see a little better too. I do got some light. Ooh, that's bright. It's gonna draw some attention for sure. How do I lower that? Lower. There we go. There we go. We didn't need the high beams on. Got the handy dandy buck knife. Got my regular old girl on me. So yeah, like I was saying, I guess I can do this Indian style. Oh, I brought glasses too. I remembered that. So I'll find out. I'll read you guys here in a minute. Because I always struggle reading close up now. My eyes totally went flip-flopped on me. And whereas once I couldn't see far away, I could read. And now it's totally opposite. I can see better far away. I can't read crap. So, let me catch up with you guys. Although I think my boy was touching them after he ate like a sucker or something, because they got some crap on them. I'll just lick the sucker off of them. I don't know what's on these suckers, but all right. Whoa, scared myself. That was one of my extra flashlights fell out of my pocket. All right, let me catch up with you guys here. Bear, Chris, David from Sweden, Missy from Canada. Papa Joe, yeah, that's good. You guys talking. Doug, what's up, man? Does it look good? Good, good. Rick, what's up, brother? All right, guys. So, man, I always get nervous about giving my location out. I'm somewhere extremely haunted, filled with urban legends and ghost stories out the wazoo. Like out of anywhere I've been, this place tops it all for just the numbers of stories that come from it. Kim. Hey, Kim. Oh, first live. Well, I'm glad you caught it. All right. Oh, Doug, I missed what you said. Why is it? I wish this thing would stay on longer. I'm glad I didn't say. Oh, yeah, where I was at. I almost did myself. I gave away, like, some of you guys that have seen some other videos have figured it out by now. But anyway, this place here. So one of the big legends is the Wendigo. And I know the last time I did it, some people got upset because I guess that's a Native American spirit. And I sort of forget everything, so I'm no expert on it. But what I do know is that somebody claims, they claim the Wendigo's here. I don't know. We'll find out. I sort of hope it'd be cool if he is, but not tonight, maybe, since I'm by myself. Doug, I asked Doug to come. He couldn't come. I even tried to get my nephew to come, tried to get my wife to come. Brandon, I tried to get Brandon to come. I've been trying to get a hold of Brandon. TJ, what's up, TJ? But I do got the spirit, so I'll fire this up too, just to see if anything's said. Because, like I said, this whole woods, and right beside me, like not far at all, where the video is going to get shot, is me walking down the abandoned haunted highway back to a satanic barn, where it's said to have had animal and human sacrifices done there. And the road is said to become possessed, and it has ran people off the road. There's been numerous crashes and deaths on it. Now it's abandoned and you can't drive on it. Chris, just wondering because I'm a new subscriber and I'm from West Virginia. Rick, welcome to the fam, Rick. Yeah. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. Yeah. Love you guys. Man, and so even when I was sitting there, I sort of couldn't wait till the live got on because I feel more comfortable. Either when I'm even making a video by myself, which it sounds weird, but I, sort of connected to you guys this way. So I've heard other YouTubers say that before I ever did it, and I always thought that was weird. But it's true, you sort of do. Like, I feel better when I'm filming knowing you guys are with me. So I wonder how much of a delay there is. I was thinking about that on the way here. Rick, I appreciate you, brother. The delay. Like, I wonder if there's a big delay on the live, because I was thinking, like, okay, if something happens to me, the fam, like if something was to go down, you guys would be able to call for help or whatever. But how big of a delay is it? 45 seconds? I don't know. That could be a big difference. Anyway, but I am always, on red alert. And so far, nothing bad has happened. And we have always made it out safe. So, yeah, that's what I was going to do. Fire up the spirit talker. Let's see if anything comes through this. Got the K2 too somewhere. Now that's weird. I'm not used to reading glasses because as soon as I stop reading, I keep them on, but then I can't see anything. It's weird. I'm still getting used to this whole thing. Like I said, it's totally backwards in my first 40 years in life. Oh, you're thinking 20 seconds? Doug thinks 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Okay, let's try this. All right, I would need a timer. Let me see if I can get a timer on here. And I'll say now, and somebody just hit any button and send, and I'll see how many seconds it takes. You just be like a K and send or whatever. I'll get a little stopwatch out, and I'll see how long it takes to respond, and then we will know. Because I was curious. I was thinking about that on the way here. I've had no radio for like 6 months. And it's been driving my family crazy when they ride with me. But the thing is, when I'm by myself, I thought it was going to drive me more crazy, but my head keeps me so entertained. Like, I got so much going on up here all the time that I can forget about a radio. I'll entertain myself for a 5-hour truck ride. Okay, let's see. This has a stopwatch. That'll be a cool experiment to do right now, though. See how long it takes, and then we know. Okay. There we go. That helps. You guys hear the crickets? I love the sound of nature. I can hear it. I don't know if you guys can. You probably could if the phone was out there. Dang it. Does this not have one? It's got to have one. Okay, I'll say, as soon as I say now, then I'll hit the start button and we'll see how many seconds it takes to come through. So now, so yeah, just text whatever, K and send. Oh, that was quick. That was like 7 seconds. Maybe even a little quicker than 7 seconds. So that's pretty quick. Okay, that's good to know. That's not bad at all. All right, Spirit Talker. Oh, yeah, so that's another thing I was thinking on the way here. Share. Pencil the Artist. Hello, I'm your new subscriber from the Philippines. Welcome to the fam. The Philippines. That would be cool. I'd like to go to the Philippines. I think when I was in discipleship, I'd become friends with somebody that he ended up going into ministry into the Philippines, I'm pretty sure, and met his wife out there. Unfortunately, I haven't talked to him for a real long time, but he was a good dude. Huh. It's taking a long time. Okay, 2 meter. See if there's any energy in here. I'll set it back here. Well, you guys can let me know if it goes off. Okay, I should be able to see that. Oh, that is nasty. I shouldn't have laid down. Yep, I shouldn't have laid in that. That's probably got a bunch of poo and who knows what else. All right. And we are live. I really don't want to call out to anything though. I've been struggling with that. I know me and Doug's done some videos doing that. Oh, beyond creepy. No doubt, Rick. There's a lot of places here full of ghosts, especially in Florida. Yeah, Philippines. I think I've seen quite a bit of haunted Philippines. Philippines is pretty haunted, huh? What do you guys call your spirits out there? I know there's different names too, depending on where you go. Like a demon's called a gen.
I'm from the 1900s.
I'm from the 1900s. Yeah. Yeah, see, as soon as that happens, it piques my curiosity, and then I want to ask another question. I am Ronnie. Where you at? I don't think I'm going to say it out loud, but you guys might be able to figure it out. If you just got on, Ronnie, so there's a haunted, abandoned road that takes you back to a satanic barn that I'm going to be filming later, once it's much later. Like after the live, I'll go back to the truck. I'm going to charge up everything, make sure it's 100%, switch out the batteries in these, because you do not want to go, you do not want to start the night not at 100%. And I know. Yeah, so I kept wanting to tell you guys that. So on the way here, I'm thinking I had to like give myself a pep talk, because I was thinking like I didn't have a problem coming here and doing this live with you guys, but I'm having a problem doing the video because I was scared to death last time with Brandon.
Brown eyes.
Brown eyes. Brown eyed girl, do you remember when? So I was so scared last time. We was in the satanic barn and it sounded like we was being surrounded by coyotes. Like, and Brandon was whistling. He just kept, I'll do that here in a minute, see if we can't call in something. But with so many, I mean, it sounded like a lot. And so I was getting really freaking scared. And I even told him, like, quit whistling, man. Quit freaking whistling. And then, and there's a huge walk back. So after being surrounded by a ton of freaking wild dogs, pretty much. In hearing big stuff, all kinds of crazy stuff happen. We had to then walk back a long ways on an abandoned road with nature and woods on both sides. Jay, what's up, fam? Jeremy, the satanic barn sounds terrifying. It does. It does. And I'm not, who knows what's even going to be back there when I go back there and I'm by myself. I've never done this place by myself at night. This is the first. So I was like, I'm sort of getting a little sick in my stomach thinking, I'm really nervous about doing this one. I'm going to do it, but like I said, I've been giving myself pep talks. I know I'll do it. I know I'll do it. But there's part of me that doesn't want to. And then there's part of me that says this is going to be so terrifying that I'm going to love it and hate it. So we'll see, though. But so I am really scared about that. I'm from the light. Well, I don't know. You guys might know some of my opinions. What's your guys' opinions on that? Spirits. Say a spirit was to communicate with me right now. Please be careful. To some ghosts, they can beat you. Oh, Ronnie Bear, I definitely know where you are then. I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you know, that's what I'm saying. So I'm freaking really nervous about later. And plus, there's still like, so after I got to walk a very long ways on this abandoned road. And I wonder, I think I got decent reception at least. I hope back there. Then I had to go through this path in the woods. And like I said, there's so many legends and ghost stories about Wendigos, serial killers, satanic cults that would, people go missing. And like I said, even human sacrifices are said to have been down there. Now, the one thing is that there is no record, though, of any bodies being found back there.
I'm from the 1400s.
I'm from the 1400s. Goodness gracious. That's pretty old. I don't know what to say about that. I know this was built later than that. Wait, let me get my glasses back on. Charles Cook. I've seen enough movies to stay out of the woods, LOL. Ronnie, I remember how nervous you was and your wife was really scared. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she was too. Me and Tiff's been here. I wanted her to come. Right now, it's a very busy time for us with school, our kids, and in sports. We got 2 in sports, so it's busy. Every weekend's pretty tied up. Cher, what do you mean, Murad? He is from Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. I missed something apparently. I'm lost, guys. Sorry. I do need a drink, though. Man, this place is dusty. Like, just sitting in here. I sort of feel it getting on my mouth. One thing I can say is I'm not being swarmed by mosquitoes, which is good, because they've been really bad this year, too. I did spray the crap out of myself, though.
They will get you.
They will get you? The mosquitoes? No kidding, man. And the ticks. That's pretty cool, talking about them bloodsuckers. They said they will get you. I hope that's who you're talking about. Who's going to get me? The Wendigo? There's people out there. I just heard a voice.
I'm taking my time.
I'm taking my time, it said. I also get nervous with people. W.R. Bruce, you're aware you shine the light in Bigfoot's eyes. Yeah, you caught all kinds of stuff here, Bruce. Oh, glasses back on. You guys, we're chatting again. Share the dark ghost. Rick, that room that you are in reminds me of A Saw movie. That's fantastic.
Happened here.
Happened here. What, like, what happened in the Saw movie? Have you seen it? Ronnie Bear, how is Brandon doing, my friend? I think Brandon's good. I haven't talked to him for a while. I did try reaching out to him today, and he couldn't come because he has his kid this weekend and next weekend. So he gets to spend some good time with his boy. And I do hope he does come back out, though. So I'll try again later, and whenever he's ready, he can reach back out. But it was fun. Brandon was fun to explore with, for sure. No doubt. And I miss him. I like that green light look. That does look creepy, man. Goodness gracious. I mean, it probably doesn't need much help being creepy, but that's like movie creepy. Wow. Can you imagine sleeping here? I don't know if I could. I could probably lay here for hours, but I don't know if I'd ever go to sleep. Because you got a wide open door right here. True such a blessed, purify your area where you
Kitchen.
kitchen. It said kitchen. I'm in the kitchen. That's pretty cool.
The wall.
The wall. What about it? Is there something hidden in there? Get me curious. Starting to get me curious. Oh. Charles, you're braver than me. Share someone watching you. That's where I was at. And I heard that people, I don't know, from that abandoned road might be able to see that light coming through there. Ronnie, I see you're doing some good work with Fear Fanatics. Yeah, Doug's cool, man. And actually, we got some more stuff coming up. We got another trip probably coming up in the end of the month. True Satchel, bless, purify with all salt in four corners of where you are. I didn't bring salt. I have no salt with me. I have to start rolling with some salt. I know there's something to do with a circle too. Like, there's so much I don't know. There's a lot that I think I know that most people aren't hip to, but then there's a lot of like that stuff that I don't know. Like, my belief really is that pretty much everything is a fallen angel.
Menace.
Menace? Yes, you are. I agree. Because I've been at war with them for a long time. And the day I witnessed, tongue tied. The day I witnessed an exorcist, like, pretty much changed my whole reality instantly. Because not only did I witness it, but I felt everything that was going on in that moment. Like, it was hard to breathe. I was crying, and heart hurt. I feel that battle with good and evil taking place. I almost feel like I'm tearing up just telling you guys this right now. But that was a huge impact on me. I felt it. I just started watching again. I took a break from YouTube for a minute, Ronnie. You know, that's one thing I miss. Sleeping. So that's another thing. I will be sleeping here. Truck camping. So yes, correct. No, I didn't tell you that. Mind reading. Doo-doo-doo-doo. It's a mind reading fallen angel. See, that I don't know. I don't think they can read our minds. I think they can subliminally. So here's something to watch out for. I don't know what your belief is or anything, but I'll give you a couple tips on some spiritual attacks. And once I say them, you might be like, oh, you know what? That has happened to me. Let's see, true. Okay, use holy water, use incense, use something to bless the area, and pray evil does not bother you. If you have Bible verses, read them from your phone. Bobby Joe. That had to be terrifying there. It was, like I said, and it gets me choked up talking about it, even. But when I got home after that, when I got home from discipleship, I was all demon this, demon that, because it impacted me so much. And I'm like, this is what we're freaking dealing with out here, man. And now I can pick up things a lot easier. And and realize what I didn't really realize before. Them suckers don't like me. I know that.
Chaos.
Chaos, no kidding. Because they constantly try to get at me. But anyway, yeah, big change. And so I wouldn't recommend anybody like calling out the
The
spirits,
lights.
the lights. And so one of the things I use to justify why I do this, and I probably nobody probably should, but what I tell myself to make myself feel better is that I already deal with them. It's not like I'm inviting anything. I go to war with these suckers a lot. So it's not really changing anything for me already, you know? Even after Jesus. I mean, there was a time when I was soldiered up that it was a lot easier to go to war. But anymore, with the not reading, man, this light's bothering me. Not reading like I used to and everything, get weaker, sort of like a muscle. And so then I can take thumpings. Getting choked up thinking about that too. I can take some thumpings now. That's yeah. So it's real. So it's important for me to sort of get that information out, whether you believe it or not, because I know it to be 100% true. And I just wish, I sort of wish that everybody could, you know, like just have that moment. It's like boom, and it's like, what? Okay, that's where we're at. So it's a blessing, I guess, it happened to me. God's always hit me in really, really big ways because I can be hard headed, and it takes me a lot of times learning a hard lesson. Like I can learn them hard lessons repeatedly. Ronnie Bear, you're a man of God.
Mistake.
I think that's why they come at you more. I believe that too. Mistake, because and even though I do feel bad,
You
man,
are curious.
I am curious. That's one of my problems. Very curious. Gets me in trouble. Yeah, so I don't recommend people doing this just because of that. Like if you get something around you that's on you, it can be no fun. So let me tell you a couple things here. I don't know if anybody's gone to church, but let's say you wake up in the morning, you're feeling good. I don't like that glare off that. You're feeling good. You're awake. Oh, your vlog is interesting.
This is my
Oh,
land.
thank you, Cher. This is my land. Maybe at one time. No, this is our land. Anyway, so you're feeling good, not tired, had a good night's sleep. As soon as you get in the pew and the pastor gets up there, if he starts preaching any kind of truth, Douglas, hey y'all, what's up, fam? As soon as he starts speaking any kind of truth, man, you get hit with the sleep. Now, there's demons out there that have different jobs. They specialize in different things. Some can just be slumber, sleepiness, and hit you with this tiredness that so now you're like a bobblehead. You just went from not being tired at all, like not even a tiny bit, to now you're a bobblehead. I mean, you're fighting. Your eyelids feel like there's like sandbags hanging off them suckers. You're hearing the preacher. You know what's going on. You're even thinking like, wow, this is insane. That's a freaking demon of slumber on you, man. You got to pray that sucker off. Or you can be men and women both battle with lust. But you could be in some kind of situation not thinking anything like that, but all of a sudden, something pops in like out of nowhere, lustful thought. Like, no, get out. Anger, maybe angry. There's all these different tools they use and they work on you with. So just something to sort of try to be aware of to see if you ever notice that. And then sometimes you can just sort of feel this heaviness. And then maybe a different emotion might come up, but you can feel these suckers, and if you start getting hip to their games, it makes it a lot easier to reverse whatever it is going on. So a little bit of my wisdom. I don't know, some of you guys might think I'm crazy for saying it. I feel like I should say it though, so I did. Bertram, that's a new name. Bertram, that's got to be old school, huh? Bertram. Ronnie, Bear, me and my wife can put something somewhere and things are getting moved around.
Betrayal.
Betrayal. Bertram and betrayal. Yeah, man, pray over your house. I did that a while back. I got some virgin olive oil and 100% because there's a lot of people selling fake crap out there. And then I just bless it, you know, prayed a blessing over it. And I marked every window and every door. I also fasted for the first time ever in my life, like a couple months ago. And it was put on my heart, so I did. It's never been put on my heart. I thought about it, but it's never been a thing. And I fasted for 3 days with no, not even a bite of no food, and felt great the whole time. Not hungry. Usually every day I won't eat for a while, but like clockwork, man. My body, I'm so predictable. Come around dinner time, I'll start getting a sick feeling, even if I'm not hungry. It's like you get that pit, and you got to feed that pit just to get that sick feeling away. That didn't happen for 3 days during the whole fast. And I wrote a song
My
during it.
death was horrible.
So it was pretty cool how everything worked out. And like the second day, it was put on my heart to pray over the house. So I did because we was having things happening too. Like my wife was getting mad at me when I first started YouTube. I was poking a lot. Like I was going out, I was just poking. Everywhere I went, I was poking. And things started happening at the house. Did I just say something? My death was horrible. Yeah, that's terrible. I miss that. My brain was. Now I forget what I was saying. Darn it. My death was horrible. Bertram and betrayal. Those three sort of.
Who are you?
Who am I? Why don't you tell me who I am? I bet you know me. You know who I am. Why don't you say my name? Say my name, say my name. See, dang it, I shouldn't even be so curious though. Can you imagine if like Bear came through there or Jer? But yeah, you already know who I am. Man, the dust in here is crazy. Like I can't see it, but my mouth is like covered in it. Yeah, so pay attention for those things because them suckers are working against you. And if not, if some of you out there are in a spot where you don't believe there's anything, that's sort of one reason that got me started on this whole venture. Also, was man, if I could capture something that made people go, oh, sort of like the experience I had, that oh moment that changed everything for me. I thought that would be worth it. You know, give everybody that oh, like okay, there is something. If you thought there was nothing. Now, I always believed in God as a kid because I was raised that way, but I didn't know him. Like I ran, like I believed he was there because you know my grandma
Morris.
she was awesome. Morris, and the way I seen how she handled her sort of crappy death is like the first time I seen Jesus, even though I still didn't know him. But the way she watching the way she handled that whole thing, just was like, wow, okay, she whoever she serves with her, you know what I mean? Because it's just she shouldn't have. A normal person just wouldn't handle it like that.
Friendship.
Friendship, that's right. So and I was pretty young, so that affected me. But that was the first time that my gears started turning on. Like, wow, something must be something to that. But I went real wild for
Horses.
quite a long time. Horses, horses. That reminds me of one of the stories here, actually. So this land here, where I'm at, this whole
You are a
land,
miracle.
you are a miracle. Thank you. I say we all are. This whole land, like a lot of land. It's pretty much an abandoned town now, but there is a town sitting off there. Government came in, took it, everything, like people's homes. Like it was General Ford enacted this bill that was going to allow the National Park Services to be able to just come in and claim land. So you know you could have your town established like they did here. People have roots, you know. Growing up, you got generations coming up, you got farms established, you got everything sitting here, everybody's at home. And they just come in and it's pretty much described as like a mass evacuation. So the federal government come in, took the land. Tell you the truth, like I didn't know about Helltown for a long time, and as soon as I found out and started reading about it, it actually pissed me off a bit. Hey, oh, let me get my glasses back. I'm missing stuff here. Chantel, hey Bear, hey Chantel, what's
Don't
up,
be
fam?
alarmed.
Ronnie, don't be alarmed. I'm not yet. I'm more alarmed about later. Ronnie, Bear, is Brandon related to you? Or are you just friends? Curious on how you guys started doing this together. No relation, friends. We met through my job that I had before this. We met through there. And then after I left, he started watching some videos and he's seen some camping videos and reached out to me like, man, that looks like a lot of fun. Can I come do that with you? Would you mind? So we started. And I remember he was super nervous about being on camera at first. Jay Sheridan would love to catch up sometime. Jay Sheridan would love to catch up sometime. Do I know you, Jay Sheridan? Man, my brain, I already forget what he's talking about again. I get so much stuff going on up here, it's hard to keep track of sometimes. But later, definitely worried. Oh yeah, so government come in, just took everybody's lamp. And it was described as like if you used to drive through this town then,
Horrible things happened here.
horrible things happened here. They did. Sure enough did. Missy, what is that room beside you? It looks like, let's see. Looks like maybe just a closet or something. Let me show you guys. Maybe, I wonder if there could have been a toilet maybe or something in there. That's it though, it's tiny. It is a tiny little place. It'd be cool to have like a, well, nicer than this, but set up out in the woods or mountains somewhere. So, oh,
Doctor.
doctor? I thought I just seen a light flash out there. I haven't been listening. So yeah, government. Jeremy and Jeremy, we traveled together. Jeremy and Jeremy? We traveled together? What? Are you messing with me? Jeremy and Jeremy, we traveled together. I'm not getting it. Ronnie, yeah, he was, but he started having fun and even started talking to all of us in the chat. Yeah, I know, he was getting it. The very first, our first video was Yellow Dog, and during editing, I was laughing to myself because I pretty much held up my end of the conversation and his end of the conversation because I'd ask him a question and like every wisdom. Yes, that's what we need. Um, every time I'd like start to want to chat with him with the camera going, he would just turn and walk off. So it'd be me asking a question or something, and it'd be him walking off. It was pretty funny during editing. But yeah, he did. He started getting more used to it. Like here, we did. This was fun here and very scary, and that was with him. He was with me. Now there's nobody. Like I said, this is going to be terrible. It's going to be really cool, but terrible. I don't know. That it probably doesn't make sense to you guys because I sort of enjoy. I guess it's the adrenaline. Maybe I get a big adrenaline rush or whatever. Maybe that's it. Because sometimes I know I might climb some things that most people wouldn't or do stuff, and maybe it's just because the feeling you get when just pushing it a little more. Maybe I don't know. It's weird though. Because at the same time, I don't want to do it. So I don't know how to explain that one.
I'm outside.
I'm outside, and I just thought I seen something out there. Were you that little light that I just seen? That's crazy. My hairs are standing up a little bit right now. Now, Ed, Charles, yeah, I know. Because I seen a flash of light over there just a bit ago. What's your name? Dang it. Every time I do that, I'm like, dang it. Let's see where the battery's at right now.
Struggle.
Struggle. Okay, too. I forgot about it. Oh no, it should come up on camera if it starts jumping. Charles Cook. Oh, that's cool. You guys might know each other. I feel bad for Jay, whatever, Jeremy and Jeremy. It's not clicking though. You gotta give me a little more than that.
We have spoke before.
We have spoke before. I'm sure we have. Sure we have. Especially if you're the one of those suckers that's always screwing with me. Do you have another channel? Jeremy Explores. No. I do have Tina, that's a creepy place, Bear. For sure. And wait till you see the video. I may poo myself. I may. Possibly. I hope not. To tell you the truth, look, before I left to travel here, I made sure I had a roll of toilet paper in the truck. You don't want to travel too far and be out in the hills too long without any. Jay, maybe a different Jeremy. Well, yeah, Jeremy. I'm Jerry. Maybe I look like Jeremy. Okay, you have me feeling bad. I know my memory's terrible, and I forget a lot of things.
Radiance.
But that wasn't ringing any kind of bell. Radiance. Oh, the sky's got this weird looking purple tint to it. The sunset was so pretty though. I didn't get the camera set. I tried a little hyperlapse, so we'll see how that comes out. But I tried to capture it, but I didn't get the camera going in time. But the sky was like all orange, and on the drive
My
here,
name is Margaret.
Margaret. Howdy, Margaret. The sun was getting low, and it was like hitting the side of my cheek. Everything was nice, and like the trees were lit up real nice. Oh, good. It was like a little hug from the father.
Bullet.
Bullet. My name is Margaret Radiance. That was a yell far off in the distance, but came from the barn. I know you guys probably didn't hear it. It was faint to me because that's a long ways off, but there was a yell that just came from that direction. That means there's people back there. Missy, Margaret of Angel, Death 1400. Oh, what is that? Is that like a spiritual thing, that name? Let me get the glasses. Oh, lost the glasses. There they are. Is that a spiritual Margaret of Angel? Angel Death? 1400. Charles, pooping yourself wouldn't be fun. No, heck no, that'd be really embarrassing. I'm sure you guys would get a huge laugh out of it. But yeah, that'd be totally humiliating. Tina, please be careful.
I will flash the lights.
I will flash the lights, it said. I seen a flash of light. That's so crazy when things line up like that sometimes. It gets you wondering. Kitchen? It said kitchen, and that's where I'm sitting. What else did it say? I know who you are, maybe? Or who you are? I don't know. I'm outside. Can you make a noise? Can you bang on something?
We are gathering energy.
Said we are gathering energy. Why don't you prove to all 31 souls watching that you're here? Like, let's see. Shut that cabinet door behind me. Right here. See, you're gathering all your energy. Use it and shut that door. Tell them to use our energy. Oh, I don't want to put you guys out like that. You can use my energy. Go ahead and use my energy and shut that door. I've thought about that. Those things are crazy. The death whistles, Bruce. Yeah, I'd do it. I'd be nervous to do it, but I would do it. I would fall over if that door moved. I might too. Hey, Bear, Craig. Craig Rich. Oh, where's my glasses? Craig Rich. Hey, Bear, love your videos. Thank you, fam. Appreciate it. I know if that door moves, goodness gracious. Rick, I was thinking the same thing. I mean, it said it's gathering energy. What are you going to do with it? I know you can move stuff. Voices. People sort of freak me out just as much as, demons do. I think that's as low as it'll go to. Whoops. Way too low. Oh no, we can go lower. There's as low as it can go. Yeah, there's people out there somewhere.
It's someone else.
It's someone else. Yeah, I can hear them. Charles, I'd be more concerned with weirdos out there. It is a concern. And that walk back to the barn, is supposed to be a satanic barn. What if there's a crew of them in there, doing something? I'd love to get that on video, but that's going to be freaking terrifying. Ronnie Bear, I was just telling my wife, when you get nervous, you start taking deep breaths ever so often. You can you can definitely tell when you're about to poop yourself. LOL. I don't hide it. I know. It's like I can feel my blood pressure rising. Yeah, breathing
I'm
funny.
only 5.
Only 5. That's sad. What, 5,000 years old? Rick laughing, yeah. So I got tails.
Listen to this.
Listen to this. Are you ready to do something? I don't want to put that light back up there, but can we see that? Yeah, we can see that door. Charles laughing. Come on. Show us what you got. Use my energy. Gather all your guys' energy. Not the fam's energy. Pam. Hey, Pam. I'm glad you made it, Pam.
Jeff.
Jeff. But go ahead. Put your hands on me. Give me a push if you want. Oh, you know it. You know it, Bruce. I tell you, there's been some times where I haven't, and I've always regretted it. Always regret it. Kicking myself. Like the Pennsylvania Turnpike, the abandoned turnpike me and Brandon went to, I didn't have it. And I was mad at myself, actually, after what happened there, that I didn't have it. Should have had it. I feel like it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, you know? Pamela, it's finally good to catch you on live. Are we exploring tonight? Well, I'll walk you guys around here a little bit, but after the live, I'm going to do a video of very scary video. Like if you just got on, I've already said it. Like I'm having a hard time doing this one. Like I got to give myself a pep talk for this one here, just because the last time. And but it should make it good for you guys if you know where it's at, because
A woman here.
I know a lot of you guys did like this place. A woman here. Can that woman shut that cabinet door?
Malice.
Malice. Malice. Like, is that what you have? Is that what you're feeling? Anyway, it's going to be a terrifying walk for me. And even when I get to the destination, the Satanic Barn, getting back
You can
there.
trust us.
You can trust us. Laugh. Laugh. That's laughable. Can't trust the deceivers. Or wait, are you saying this is Jeff? Or is this Earl? Oh, I missed Earl. Jeff and Earl, too. It says a woman here. Pamela. Hey, thanks for all the prayers. I really appreciate it. No doubt. You were in the book. There's like got a couple pages of you guys in there that I pray for. And I should be praying more too. That's the thing, man. Like I feel like I'm always so busy with either editing, the kids, this, that. And it's like I'm always telling myself, you need to read more. You need to read more. But I don't read. Pray. I should pray more. I do pray, pretty often, but I need to read more, man. When I was in it and reading and seeking, man, that's when some good things were happening. Like it was a pretty wild, it's sort of weird, like how I could lose that. Why would I lose that? But I did.
Cursed.
Cursed. I used to believe I was. I used to think I was. Ow, crap, ow, ow, shoulder. Son of a dag nabbit. Man, it's getting cold too. Like I just got a big time chill. See, I already got the hoodie on. I mean, a lot of times it could be really hot right now still. Satan loves to rob us of our time, Bear. He sure does. I can find time for everything else. Ain't that funny? Funny how that works out too. Hope you're feeling good, Pam. Douglas, you still on here? That's another thing. So we do have another trip coming up at the end of the month. Doug's going to be breaking out the RV and Spooktober.
My name is Mildred.
Mildred. That's an older name too. You don't hear that name anymore. And yeah, Spooktober. So we're going to come up with some cool stuff for that. And there's another creator that maybe November, December. Rick, fall is almost here in Tennessee. It's cool out tonight. Yeah, it is. It's cool. And I think it's supposed to get down to mid 40s where I'm at right here. Which that's chilly for this time of year. Permission? No, you don't get permission. I don't give you permission for nothing. So then my wife, back to the story I think I started telling you guys like 20 minutes ago. My wife started getting mad because I was out poking all the time. And things started happening at the house. She started experiencing things. My oldest daughter started experiencing things. And so she got mad at me and she doesn't like when I do it either, just because she knows. And it's real. And they can start screwing with you then. They can follow you home. Then your family's got to deal with them for a minute. And then you got to kick them all up out the house. Fall. I sort of can't wait for fall at the same time. Because since it's getting cool, I mean, I'm sad summer's over. But I love the leaves change. Like, I love the woods in the fall. Charles, oh no, do you think something followed you? Yeah, either that or it's just something that was already around that was just getting hyped up because I was out doing stuff, maybe. Maria, hello. Hey, fam. Craig, how did you find this spot? It looks awesome. I found this spot originally when I came to this area because of its history and all the hauntings and legends behind it. Like, this wasn't even any device. This wasn't, I didn't read about it, but it's in that area, and I seen it tucked way back in the woods. So I came and found it. And so now every time that I come here, I do stop here too, because it's just such a cool little spot. And actually, I don't feel too bad right now, but when me and Brandon was here, I felt worse at this spot. But that's also, we had all kinds of stuff happening, so that was a little different. I'll probably be in that situation later, maybe, or at least feeling that. This is bugging me. And here, that reflection. Oh man, the change though. Goodness. Did that thing shut yet? No. You're weak. You got no power. You can't even shut a cupboard. You must be one that works on slumber and sleepiness. Got no energy. Low energy. It's trying with all its, the spirit of slumber is trying with all its might right now, and it can't move it an inch. Some of my brain works. It's weird. I'm weird. I can't escape myself, though. I got to deal with myself all the time. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine dealing with this all the time? Goodness. Anyway, it is what time? Man, we did over an hour live.
The world has changed.
The world has changed. True. Keeps on changing. Oh, glasses. How did you find Missy?
Dog.
What state are you in? I'm in Ohio right now, Missy. Dog. I thought it said Doug. Bobby Joe, I love fall. It's my favorite time of year. It is. It's so pretty. The weather's good. Like, you don't have them super hot nights. Like, some tent camping, some nights camping, like August, man. Shoot, 90% humidity with like a 90-degree night, man. That tent is smoking. LOL. I don't think you're that bad, Bear. Oh, thank you. Not no more. I'm a new man. I don't really care who I used to be. But I didn't know either. I had no idea. No idea. I didn't even know that a lot of the stuff that I was doing was really all that wrong. It was just normal. And our life at that time, I guess. Tennessee, Tina, Tennessee's predicted to be brutal this year. Pamela, normal people are weird, and us weird people are normal. I like your spin on that. I just heard something out there. I heard our winter's supposed to be brutal too. Man, these glasses mess with me. Honest. Well, I don't know if I want to shine the light out that. Could have just been a small.
Graveyard.
Sorry, guys, I wasn't paying attention to the camera. I was trying to graveyard. I was trying to look to see out there for a minute. All right, what am I missing? Yeah, dead winter.
Blood.
We got one good snowstorm last year. I know our weather, like the last blood, it said, the last few years have been decent. Like I haven't really had to shovel much. So I think they're predicting a bad winter for us also. So I'm gonna have to get out and like maybe try camping in some crazy snow. Last year when I started the camping in the winter, that was the first time I ever went cold camping. So this year will be the second year. But I've been sort of I like sled riding. Like I like having fun with the kids, sled riding and everything. And we haven't had those kind of winters.
We're at peace.
We're at peace. So if it was going to be winter, I'd rather have like some really good sled riding snow where you can at least enjoy it instead of just those really crappy, everything is just sort of frozen and wet and freezing and you can't really play in it though. Tina, is there a graveyard nearby? Actually, yeah, and it's also got a lot of legend and it's online as being extremely haunted location for this place. Pamela, winter camping is great once you get the hang of it. It's my favorite. Tina, Spirit Box said cemetery. Just wondering. That I did think of that. I didn't say that out loud, so I'm glad you asked. But there is a when you read up on this place online, the cemetery is mentioned just about every article as well. Ooh, Bruce, are you going to get you some bigger clay pots this year? I might try some different stuff. There's that Crisco candle, the lard candle or whatever. I'd like to try those. See how good those work. But my wife was really scared. She thought I was going to freeze to death last year because I just went out and I didn't take much with me. I think I had a blanket, one
Jeff.
blanket, Jeff. And I forget what it got down to, but like way below freeze. Like it was cold, cold, super duper cold. And I was going to try to stay warm with a freaking try them clay pot heaters. And I don't think it did much because when I woke up, the inside of the tent was frozen. Like everything had this layer of ice on it. So I was able to fall asleep. But my wife was scared on that one too. She thought I was going to like freeze to death in my sleep. Just say Jeff again. Wait a minute. How many times? Said Jeff a couple times now. Man, I got the wrong flashlight. This one always does like this crazy strobe light at first. It really draws the attention to you. I'm over here. Look, everybody, I'm right over here. See, oh, that got caught in my hair. Tina, you need one of those heated coats they make now. And hot hands. Hot hands are cool. I got a monster bag. None of them worked. They were all too old. I did try a couple of those last year, but they're too old. I need to get a bunch of new ones. Those do help though, and they can get pretty warm. But I didn't. The point is, I didn't freeze to death. But I was inside a tent, so I had the elements off.
Obvious.
Obvious, yeah, that's obvious. Obvious. I didn't freeze to death. Sarcasm from the fallen. So yeah, that's a good thing. So we know that that's not going to kill you, even in freezing temperatures. I was inside a tent. It was snowing, so I got the wind was off of me, snow was off of me, and I had like what you'd put in your windshield to reflect light. I had one of those underneath me to help reflect my body heat back up and to keep the cold down on the ground. With a little blanket I slept on and a little blanket over me, and didn't freeze to death. I did have that heater going in there too, so maybe it did help a little, but it was maybe just for how cold it was. It wasn't like heating it. Maybe it just kept it from getting too crazy freezing in there. Charles, ghost is like no kidding, LOL. I know. Hit me with some sarcasm right after that. Like, really? Yeah, it's obvious, idiot. Rick, Bear, I'm going to crash. I'm a little tired. Good night, everyone. Good night, brother.
Colin.
Have a good night. Call him. I think I want to get going too, guys. Glad I got to hang out with you in this creepy little cabin in the haunted forest. And we're going to see what else these haunted forests have to offer tonight. Bigfoot, my boy, he's big in Ohio, like pretty much everywhere around here. He's big in Ohio. But then the Wendigo, satanic cults, a haunted road that can become possessed. Man, there's so much around here. There's government conspiracies, cover-ups with like chemical spills, and that the government tried to cover it up.
Shall I do something?
Shall I do something? Yeah, asked you about 20 minutes ago to shut that cabinet. You still gathering up it? How long does it take you? Pam, I'm out. Been a long week. Stay safe there. Love and prayers from us to you and yours. Thank you, Pam. Love you. Have a good night, and definitely I will continue praying for you. Tina, do you do Haunted Explorers on Halloween or celebrate it? That's another one for me. Because then you start getting the kids, and I feel bad about it though, and more badder. Um, like last Halloween, I think it did affect me a little more. Like getting them dressed up and going out, it does hit my heart more. But you're thinking, it's but yeah, it's a big witchcraft night. Is all it is. All that's a bunch of craziness that night. And so it's like, yeah, you get the kids dressed up, they love it, they go out and they eat themselves sick on candy. Charles, have a good night, Bear. Good night, Charles. Bobby, be very careful, Bear. Good night. Good night, Bobby. But yeah, so I do, I don't like I wouldn't say celebrate, even though I guess we are since we participate. So yeah, but I know it to be, a big day for the enemy, and they're all out celebrating. So I wouldn't say celebrate. Maybe I just don't. No, that wouldn't be right. Just trying to make myself feel better, maybe. I know I don't celebrate. Only fall season. Yeah, it's during a beautiful season, that's for sure. So I can't wait for the fall because we'll get out in the mountains with all the colored. Oh, that'll be so pretty. The mountains in fall. Go do some Bigfoot in the mountains in fall. Matthew. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this spooky little. We didn't have much of an adventure, but you got to see a little something. This place is cool. But that sounded like a bang. Again, coming from the satanic barn. So I heard like a scream, yell, faint yell earlier, and now a bang. And that's where I got to go here in a bit once I'm all charged up. Anyway, guys, yeah, wish me luck. I don't want to do this, but I'm really excited to do it. You got to go back there. I will. I definitely will. I'll beat my nerves. Hopefully. I will. I'll get back. Anyway, guys, till next time, peace. Love you guys.